Okay, and we're back in the 10:40 p.m. draw at the Milwaukee Men's Bonspiel. Robert Sandoval here commentating.
And Amanda Dobbs.
Be giving you the play-by-play.
Or something.
As we have Lancour versus Taylor here. Fifth event quarterfinals, I think it is. Because I was in the fifth event. I was in a fifth event game earlier tonight. And all the other fifth event games were tonight, so I kind of lucked out. I didn't have to play super late. So where we're at, we just started the game here. We're in the first end. Lancour has red stones. Taylor's yellow. We're in Vice Rocks currently right now. What we're sitting with here is, looks like red is sitting 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, red's sitting 1 there. Yellow's sitting 2nd and 3rd in the back there.
Red is not.
So Lancour's from Kettle Moraine, and the other team, Taylor.
Yeah.
Where's Taylor from? Taylor's from Wapaka.
Yeah.
And I believe you have a connection with one of the teams, I believe.
Yes. Jason Dobbs is my husband.
Oh, and what's he playing?
He's playing 2, but he's throwing, I guess, technically Vice Rocks.
Okay, so he's throwing Vice Stones, and he's throwing right now.
Yes.
You can give us all the details about how he throws and how he plays. I actually curled with him up at the Wauwatosa Men's.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I think it was. I curled with him, like randomly, and it was a lot of fun. He was really great to curl with.
Yeah, he's a good curler, but he's also a good time.
Well, oh my.
That was not great.
No, that was great.
A terrible shot.
So where are we at here? We have Lancour still sitting 1. I was told by someone to say that was a terrible shot, but, as a commentator, I'm trying to be neutral here. And the Jason who just threw that device, he's trying to give some reasoning behind the glass.
I feel like I'm too invested in it.
No, we need your commentary, Amanda.
Oh dear.
So it looks like Taylor's going to try to do takeout here on that red stone that's off on the edge. Looks like it's a little... Oh, they got it. Nice little bit on the nose there. Now there is a center guard that you could draw behind and try to get your deuce there if you're Lancour. So do you know these other guys that are curling with your husband?
Yes. They've curled here, I think this is their 3rd year.
At this event?
Yes.
Has Jason, your husband, curled with them at all those years, or?
Yes.
Okay.
The last 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
So
actually it kind of happened by accident, but now it's kind of a solidified team.
They just curl at this event then?
Yeah, and once in Toronto.
Oh, Toronto. I curled there once. That was a fun spiel.
At Granite?
I can't remember the name of the club.
Okay, cool.
They're sweeping to try to get it. Looks sweeping for weight, sweeping for line. Looks like they got it. Are they going to be able to get there? Oh, I think they're like 2 inches short.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what she said. No. I mean, who said that? Yeah, that's what happens with curling at 11 o'clock at night.
Not a lie.
Not too bad of a shot. I think Lancour is sitting 1, right? Or Taylor's sitting 1 right now.
Good idea.
I think Mason could take.
But it looks like Taylor's going to try to draw one behind the center there. The high guard and that other redstone's in the top, within the 12 foot. So you could curl behind that and get to the 4 foot, or maybe even get to the button and make it difficult for Lancour to get to get a point. And I've been replaced, or Amanda's been replaced.
She went to to the laboratory.
Ah, okay. So Taylor's throwing. Looks like it's gonna be narrow and short, and throwing up another guard there. Like should have a draw for 1 here, getting to the 4 foot. Ideally, with hammer, you want to be able to get a deuce. Well, actually, you do a takeout here and you get your deuce. I stand corrected. Looks like you just need to get a hit there, and you can. Lancour will get their deuce.
On a decent line right now.
No sweeps here.
No. Good shot. Well done.
They got it.
Yeah.
Nice stone. Get there too.
I wonder if he really went to Wisconsin or not. I wonder if he really went to Wisconsin or not with his Bucky Badger hat.
On other sheets, Wright scored 2 in the 8th. They're going into bonus curling on sheet 4. Scores tied 7-7. Brown has hammer in the 9th end. That's the other A semifinals.
That's still a first event game.
Yes, that's still a first event. This is on the sheet 3 is the 5th event. I think this is a quarter. I think whoever wins has an 8 a.m. game, and then if they win that, then would be in the.
And do you really call that winning if you have an 8 a.m. game?
That's one thing I try to avoid.
Yeah.
Although I now have an 8 a.m. draw as well.
Yeah.
So that does not help.
Yeah. Winning is relative, I believe.
Yes. So.
Yeah. Dobbs got a look of disgust on him. He's just going rapid. Yeah.
We have a corner guard.
Yeah.
And
blowing sweet nothings.
So they threw up the corner guard for the other team here, and now
They're going to nestle in on a center guard.
now the other team's throwing in their center guard. No. Looks like Taylor's coming into the house here, about top 4, almost T.
What happened on sheet 1? They seemed off early.
You're right. They just started a game like not too long ago, and no one's on the ice anymore.
Right.
I have no idea what happened.
Maybe they had a 2-end agreement or 2 ends, and that was it,
2
Jeff? Wow.
I was at a Bonspiel once. The A finals was one team took 6 in the first end, and then they stole 6 in the second, and then they shook. So I've seen shakes after 2. So
They were probably exhausted.
it was Sunday.
Yeah, you're right. They're
done.
playing the draw sheet a lot better than we are.
Yeah. They were a very good team though. I was in Canada at a spiel, and I think the skip had ended up a few years later was in the Briars. He was pretty good. They got 12-0 after 2 ends. So.
Yeah. At least he didn't put an 8-ender on you.
Yeah, I wasn't in that game, so I was on another sheet. So for the record.
Yeah. Start hitting early.
Yeah. I played that team earlier in the spiel. So the claim to fame was we were the only team that took them through all 8 ends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll take that. All the other teams shook early, and I was like, okay, well, we took them to 8.
Oh, heavy toss.
Yeah, that's going through the house, so. So what do you do here? You throw a guard there. You draw one behind the corner. That's what they're deciding right now.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I think draw around the corner guard. I mean, why not? I mean, granted, you're not Hammer, but.
A little early. Is it early? Now you're taking play away from the center.
Yeah,
when you don't have Hammer. I've seen it done both ways.
The more you can make them chase, the better off you're in the driver's seat.
Or do you just throw one into the top 4 and just sit there?
I think that's exactly where they're heading to.
If they're not too heavy.
Yeah, right. I think that might be back 4.
Jason's kind of holding his hand up, so would think that it's a little fast. Not a bad
weight.
drop.
Yeah.
It kind of looked a lot heavier, and then it kind of died there.
They're going to nestle one on top with a hit. And
I don't know, with that broom, are they hitting there? I don't think they're defreezing.
Well, the way the sweepers are going, they're going to miss it. Oh, no, they got a good scrub on it.
It's a take-up.
Yeah, well done.
Maybe could he get a little roll around that corner?
Well done. Great shot.
Not bad.
Good sweep call.
Now it is behind the tee, so that does give the option for Lancour to draw down on top of that. However, Taylor has Hammer, so whenever you can bring the game away from the center, that's always in the team with the Hammer's favor there. So.
But if you can hold them to 1 and force 1, that's not the worst thing in the world.
No, that's not.
That's all in the call. Looks like a good shot coming off center.
Might be a little heavy here.
Yeah.
They don't want to hit and roll off and just leave a. Looks exactly like that happened.
Yeah.
Ideally, you just come down freeze to it, but now you kind of leave that open to hit.
And that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah. Now, on the plus side for Lancour, at least it's behind tee.
Early scrub going on. They're going to crash on the red.
Yeah, looks like it.
That's not the best shot in the world.
No.
But we're club hacks, so we can all relate to that.
I've done that many times.
Yeah, right.
Although I curl 100% behind the glass.
Yeah. I've only lost 1 game behind the glass. And that's because I called my shot too early.
So,
So the bonus curling on sheet 4 is red right is sitting shot, and it's all skip stones right now.
and right has the shot right now.
Yeah,
Close game.
correct.
We played Brown earlier. They're, right and Brown. That's two really great teams.
Right.
Any, they play 10 times. It's probably like 5 out of 5 wins each.
Yeah.
Could go anyway.
They deserve to be where they're at.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good shot coming on sheet 3. Oh.
Are they on the guard there? They got by.
But they
might over curl though.
Oh, it's gonna over.
Could have maybe swept that a little earlier.
Well, it's efficiency. You don't want to waste energy on an early end.
One way to think about it.
Yeah.
You have a nice wall back there. You can just draw down there and sit pretty nice. Now, all those are a little behind the tee, so if you come down and freeze to that, you could freeze onto those. So I don't know if necessarily would want to freeze. Maybe be a foot or so in front of them, but like they're coming down with a little weight here.
Yeah, that's tapping back that inside red. They're gonna sit out there.
Yellow's still, I think you can still hit that yellow.
Oh, most certainly. Ducks on the pond for Dobber, Hubber, Dobber. In the hack.
Even if you hit on that side of the yellow towards the center, you can still get rid of it. That red's going to jam, and you can still sit 2 red here.
Yeah, correct.
If Jason can do this.
Yeah, it's a big if. This is the 10 o'clock draw for a reason.
I curled with him in Wauwatosa a couple years ago.
Good line. Got to work itself over.
Yeah, not a super heavy.
Here it comes. I got to hammer it now.
Oh, like it started taking off there.
Oh, it jumped on them, but I think they knew.
Oh, they need to get on that a little early. It just looked like it just started checking up and not anticipated that curl would get that. Looks like they're gonna Yellow's gonna try to go for the hit and maybe flop over a little bit. You could sit in a nice, pretty good spot here after this shot.
If he doesn't get the flop, though, it's gonna be wide open for a yellow hit.
Like it might be.
That's gonna over curl. Looks like it's gonna go.
And we're getting a drink refill from the Milwaukee Curling Club. Taking good care of us this weekend. Never an empty glass at this club. What happened on the right versus brown sheet?
Right, exactly. I was just gonna say.
I heard some noise.
I think right is still shot with the hammer or no.
Brown maybe? I think.
No, yeah, you're right.
Brown might be sitting 1-4 with the semi 8 for the A bracket.
Sure looks like the way that they're calling, Brown must be 1.
Yeah. We'll let you know once that game ends where that ended up.
Good shot coming on 3. Simple straight take.
Very nice shot.
Yeah. Could tell Dobbs didn't throw that one. flexing muscle as he comes back, Lancour.
And no, there's still a few stones. Is this hammer or no?
No.
Oh, we have a few stones left.
Yeah. This is the first Taylor skip stone. Taylor's got hammer. See, that's why Dobbs is sitting down on the other end stretching. Probably tightened up his hamstring or something. He thinks he's a soccer player.
Wasn't hydrating. He was drinking a little too much wine.
Exactly.
Been known to partake in
He's a red.
Yes, I remember. I remember that from curling with him.
Yeah.
So Taylor looks like they're gonna try to come down and maybe hit that red and try to flop over. They're sweeping.
That's a light
for
stone.
what?
Looks like it's gonna be on the other red.
They could get a double? No.
Oh, that is not what they expected.
That's interesting result.
Gives him a lifeline.
Lancour is sitting pretty nice now. You're just going to try to hit that and...
Oh, I don't know. I would almost draw out to the outside.
Yeah, I would almost think about drawing also. Now, although if you hit, you could sit two. How do you score one unless you get the angle where there's a double there? Or you could draw, and draw down. Draw down's not bad either.
I almost think draw down is the right call.
Like a corner freeze to the red there would be really nice. And then, how does Taylor score?
Right, because then you're locked in. There's no way you're gonna own the button then.
And you even cover a little bit of the button there. So I don't know if I agree with this shot.
Yeah.
Officially.
I'll agree with you to agree with you, and to disagree with him.
Now it's not the end of the world because you're going to be sitting, two red. So it's it's
right. And this is way now.
And now they're sweeping for dear life.
He might chip himself out.
Oh, that would be.
And it looks
disastrous.
like that's what's going to happen.
Oh. Good enough.
Yeah.
Red sitting one under a corner guard. Not the intended result, but acceptable.
Right. It's a results-based business, and it's not what you plan to.
Although I don't see a great way for Taylor to get two here. They might just have to. I don't know. That's a hard double.
Yeah, that's a difficult. It's open though. It's easy enough to do. You can spill out.
Oh yeah. Wait. Lancour is sitting. So Lancour sitting one. And
two is optional.
Two.
But to move that one is tough. I think a simple draw is the right call.
Yeah. There's no way to get it. It'd be really difficult, deuce.
Well,
So just a draw going on here for the one. Take your single and fun.
8 feet to play with. See what happens.
It's early in the game, down one. There's a lot of game left.
That looks heavy.
Looks heavy.
So it looks like they're giving him one.
Two.
Deuce?
Lancour sitting two. It's really close. Yeah. I think they were sitting two.
Well, they kicked him. Yeah.
Like they got there.
Looks like Dobbs is confused. Doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, looks like a steal of two here.
Yeah, he's just slamming water. He'll probably have to call for a break in the fifth end.
Isn't there? I think there's a bathroom somewhere back.
Or he'll just write his name in the ice.
Sorry, did you make it to Sunday?
So on sheet 4, there's a measure.
Oh, it's a measure for the win.
For the win.
To go to the final finals.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what it's all about.
Any
fellas.
prediction?
No.
My prediction: Exmoor is gonna win.
All right. I'll pick red. You pick yellow. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot
there
on 3.
we go.
They're spinning.
Hopefully they move the stone closer so we know who.
Oh, I think it's red.
So right,
Moves on.
right. Look, wins the semifinals and moves to the finals.
What a great game.
Yeah. Wow. Extra ends and all.
Good curling, fellas. Well done.
So back on sheet 3 now. We're back in our feature game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where the 7th event is happening.
The 5th, but
give or take.
What's a couple numbers between friends?
Exactly. Clear it all out.
Looked like it looked like we were having a takeout, but it looked like it just chipped a little piece of it and did not get the red out. So Lancour sitting 1 right now, and they're throwing right now. So what would you do? Throw it in the house? Throw a guard?
That's a good question.
You're up 4.
Oh God. I'd go button right away.
Yeah.
And now he looks like it's a guard.
I
Or
think
I don't know.
it might be in the house. Up 4, I wouldn't want to throw a guard.
It's mucho gusto.
Looks like it's in the house.
Yeah.
Yep, it's in the house.
All right.
Really, up 4, throw in the house. You want to prevent Taylor from, building up an end here. You're forcing him to do a takeout, and that just plays into Lancour's favor here. Just, take. Because, now you can't build up any guards or do anything, so. Got the hit, but rolling out. Wanted to try to stay in there, so you could maybe try to, roll over to the other red stone, and maybe get a jam later on. Now, I'd probably throw one in the house again.
Other side, perhaps.
I don't want to guard now if I'm.
No. You don't want to get too cutesy up 4.
Yeah. If I'm red, I don't need a guard. No sweeps on this one.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
and the infamous sweep behind the rock. That is not a good sign.
JD called it hot, and therefore it's hot.
Oh, did that?
It's a
It's
biter.
in the house. It's second shot.
That's the nuisance stone.
It is.
Ankle breaker waiting to happen.
That's happened to me. I fell once. That was not a good experience.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it.
Especially at the 10 o'clock draw on a Saturday night at the Milwaukee Curling Club.
No, it's like the 10:40 draw.
Well,
Let's be honest here.
yeah.
Like they're trying to freeze down to it.
Nice
Not
shot.
too bad.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Because also now, if you end up hitting that yellow, you could potentially hit and roll and jam into that other red in the back 12 there.
But when you have a stick on the game, it's going to be lethal.
Yeah, those takeouts, if you get those aims on those, straight line, boom, you're good to go.
Loading up the rifle right now. There he goes.
I've never tried curling with a stick.
My MCL blew out a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of years ago, I should say.
Oh. And
Nice shot.
Wow. They hit it and got it between the two stones in play.
Red sitting 2.
Well, yellow could freeze down to the one on the one not closest to the center there. Corner freeze.
Like that's what's the call, I believe.
Then if you end up taking that out,
There comes Dobbs strutting his stuff. He looks like a rooster, proud.
he does.
Yeah.
Now he's looking at us.
Yeah. Oh, he finally throws off his slider like it's nothing. Oh.
I'm being beckoned by my team.
Good shot.
I need to finish my drink here. So if I'm Dobbs, I would throw a takeout. Right now, up 4. Just get rid of anything yellow.
Yellow sitting 2 right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, red's 1, yellow's 2.
Yeah.
What are they doing here?
Looks like a draw.
Just drawing in?
Of some sort. I don't know why, but
I don't know if I agree with this shot. I'll admit it. I'll say it.
I'll disagree because I don't know what is going to be accomplished here.
If you're up 4, just get rid of the yellow.
Keep it clean and away you go.
Now it's not. So, this isn't a bad shot. I'll admit that. You're sitting 2. I guess it depends if you're more comfortable with your takeouts or draws at this moment in time, because if you can draw and you're sitting 2, you're good to go. But if not,
But had he made a bad shot, it would have been awful.
And apparently Jason had to give a little bit more weight to that. He said he had to give it a little push because apparently his slide wasn't good and he had to give a little more weight to it.
Well, it's the red wine kicking in. I mean, this is going to be... Oh, red, yellow.
Ooh. I think red's still sitting 1 here.
I don't know. That's a measure all day long.
I think red's 1 still.
I think yellow might be. But so if yellow's hammer, you got yellow come down to that.
Yellow's hammer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yellow's hammer. So they pop out the red and you're sitting 3.
Right. What's the call here?
But red's throwing now, so
I think Hobbert's going to throw it through. Oh, what's the call? Looks like, are they drawing down to that outside yellow?
You may just bump it back an inch or 2, so you're sitting shot there.
That's going to be light, and that's going to...
It's going to over curl there, I think.
Right. That's way off the center line.
Yeah, that's less than ideal.
That's awful, I believe to say. I mean, it looks like he was kind of choking on himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason's wife was not happy with that shot.
Yeah, it's not one of Jason's prouder moments. I mean, look at him. He's coming back and... Yeah, he didn't like that. Yeah, he clearly didn't like the call.
That was not a good. Yeah.
Conversing with the other team, skip even, and not even.
I would have taken it out.
Right.
You've taken that out.
I agree 100%.
You're up 4 points.
Right.
You could just do a takeout. Keep it clean. Don't let them build an end.
Could be able to coast the rest of the way there.
Yeah, that's my philosophy.
Oh, Jason's blaming it on the skip, of course.
Oh.
Whether it's the broom or something, it's not his fault. We've all been there.
True.
Oh, but
this looks a little heavy.
Yellow's going heavy and through also. That's what...
Sweep it.
Oh, you better...
It's through.
Oh.
Okay, okay.
reprieve.
Will they know to now hit
Yeah.
and take it out?
Yeah. He probably felt sorry for Jason on the bad call to begin with.
Giveth and taketh.
Easy come, easier go.
I would do a takeout. I think they've finally concluded to take out here.
Wow. It's amazing when common sense comes to prevail.
Like I said, 100% behind the glass.
Yeah. Well, they got the rent-a-skip sitting on the chair behind them, too. That's even better. Oh, he better make it if he's going to make him move it. Oh, that's going to be... That looks narrow. They better...
No, there's sweeps.
What the...
I think they... Oh,
no,
it's wide.
That's a wrong handle. That was a wrong... Was it a wrong handle, or was that just an awful shot?
I don't know. I did not see what the handle was on that.
I don't know what the heck just happened, but that was terrible.
What was that?
To quote the immortal words of Greg Dolman, who is a Milwaukee Curling Club member, that was turbo. Turbo.
Wow. That's all I'll say. There's a shot for 3 now, I think, here.
That's why we're club curlers, folks.
Down 4, and
Yeah.
hey, it's a close game still.
Yeah.
No. I think you have a shot for 3, right?
I think so.
If there's a house shot here,
I think so.
yeah, I
There's
think you can come down to that red there and bump it like 3 inches, and you're sitting 3.
But this is the first skip stone, so.
Yeah.
First skip stone
yeah,
yellow.
yeah.
But I think you're right, though, on that. I mean, you want to bump it, and because seeing their last shot.
You do consider that. You say, well, how's the skip doing right now? Short. Captain. With line. Oh,
that's gonna be. You better scrub that all day long. That's not the worst. Not the best.
Less than ideal, but
yeah,
you're sitting shot.
Yeah. Well, see, now the rent-a-skip is giving directions to their lead, and there's the rent-a-skip there from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh. Now it's gonna be hard to get rid of that yellow, though. I don't see how you can get rid of that yellow.
Oh. It's just a matter of what they have on the other side. That if they're gonna outcount that other yellow on the.
You could draw down to that yellow, but you can't remove that yellow shot stone.
No, what would you do if you were red?
Up 4. Let's see. Up 4, red.
I'd go to the other side, draw down to that outside.
I would have done things a little different earlier.
Yeah. I would scratch the first 6 stones.
I would have not done what they did.
Yeah.
But I think they're drawing down to that yellow stone.
I don't know. You got
that. It's over curling.
They're on the.
Oh wait, they might have it here. Yeah, they're sweeping out of the hands. That's true, but
they're gonna miss it all.
No, I think they've
got nothing.
Why did they stop sweeping?
Well, they were exhausted. I mean, it's a 10 o'clock draw. It's kind of exhausting. But that is.
Second shot. It's second shot, so I think.
We're just clearing the shrapnel here on the commentator's booth.
So all the empty glasses.
Yeah.
So I think
I don't.
I think yellow just comes comes down for 2 here. Yellow just draws for 2.
So the rent-a-skip that they have on sheet 3 said there's moisture and condensation in the air. Yeah. He's saying there's frost on the pumpkin.
I think this is just a draw for 2 here. I think you just draw for 2 and then go on your merry way.
Oh, they better get on that. You have plenty of room to play with, boys. Scrub it like you. Oh.
I think Taylor has it. I think they have it. Need to just make sure they're. Yeah, they got it. That's a two. That's a deuce.
Speaking of deuces.
Oh my.
I just meant I wanted 2 ice cubes in my cocktail. All right, so now game on.
Yep. That's good for Taylor to do. Get their 2. It's early in the game.
Oh,
Get your
nice.
2. You know, maybe you can steal here. You know, you give up 1, you get a deuce. So you know that. No need to get too crazy thus far, or too freaked out.
Speaking of freak out, there's a song that goes, "Ow, ouch." And sheet 5 was a great shot. Now they're just drawing in for 1. Good sweep on sheet 5.
Okay, I'm being summoned by my team because I have an 8 a.m. match tomorrow, so I am gonna be signing off.
That's not a win. That's a loss.
I know. So I will be. I'm signed. This is Robert signing off. So good night, everyone.
Oh no, we'll be fine. Come on. I'm good. I'm going to disagree with Jeff. We're going to argue. I disagree, Jeff. Simple guard draw. Nice shot. Well done for the Taylor rink. If only Lancour would have done that last time, they would have been up by 5. Like they're calling a draw right down to it with a quarter freeze. A little heavy, but it's coming in. Going to get a piece, but it's not going to be healthy. All right. All right, red shot. The worst shot in the world. Now the Taylor rink's just going to straight hit to sit 2. Oh, they're looking at. A lot of work to do. Get a little flop. All right, well done. Put a little nestle in there. One bullet. I think they're trying to double the yellow out, if I'm not mistaken. Thick curler that's lethal in the whole thing. Sweeps down early. Solid.
Got that a little bit too thin.
Yeah, but a good bowler takes one. If we were bowling. Taylor's going to do a draw around, force action. The weight's good. Oh, looks like they're on the front guard. Maybe they'll split them in.
Oh.
Scrub, fellas. Still 1-2, wide open. Why they're calling a straight take on that, but thick curler with
Try
a
and
flop.
roll under the center guard.
That's gonna looks like it's narrow and gonna flop right through. Oh,
Or just double them off.
unresulted consequences of it's not about the shot, it's all about the results. And it's a results-based business. That was terrible. No. They can still split that on, and Taylor's not the hammer. Oh, looks a little narrow on it. Looks like just gonna tap back now. Not bad. Hit it nose, tap back straight. All right. A lot worse. All right, what's Dauber got in mind here? Hobber Dauber in the hack. Never know what you're gonna get. Oh. They switched the skip, by the way. They must have been disgusted with the sweep call. Coming with weight. Oh, it's narrow. That's just a. Oh, I might get. It's straight peel, it looks like. Yeah. Leave shot straight up there. Pretty straightforward split here. Like the tap back's a call from his stick. Good weight. Looks like a good scrub. That's going to be a good shot. Tap straight back to about the 4 foot. Good shot. Good scrub. Calling the Dobbs on the straight take. He's hoping for a double. It looks like he's got it wide. Should get it. It'll flick it back. Well done. Clears it off, makes him throw another guard. I've seen Dobbs throw worse stones in my life. When he used to be at Milwaukee, when we were hosting the Kilty, he's thrown a lot worse stones. Of course, that was when I was shaking. So what's Taylor thinking now? A little tap back to the button with a guard up top, sitting 2, and I think that's the right call if you're down 4-2, right?
Yeah, might as well have 2 rocks in the house.
There's nothing red in a house. Make them get a skip's deuce if they're going to make something happen. See what happens here. Looks like they're calling a tap back. Looks narrow. Grub early. It's going to be a true slow. They're going to nose it. Oh, looks too light. Looks like it's a straight double. Potentially. Lined up and ready to go, Lancour. Awful. Oh, that's way narrow. That is not gonna. That's gonna clear nothing but the front one, unless. Oh, what do I know? Oh, jams there. Straight take on yellow for 2. Coming up. Clearly, I'm uneducated. Just throwing that out there. Straight take for yellow for Taylor for 2. My mistake. Lancour has a hammer. And straight take it, and then you're going to force him to draw around, I believe, if you sit right on top. what the house looks like. Oh, it's gotta work. Gotta work and swing and a miss. Thank you, Neil, for chiming in. Coach Daisy is close by watching. I just got a little text from him. Now I'm up to 12 viewers. Could be a straight draw for 2.
On the full blue.
Narrow. It's probably going to hit the top 12. 1. If they were off it, oh, that's awful. That is not going to make it even close. Yeah, even the other skip is giving up on them. They're just, yeah. Yeah. That was terrible. Even the rest of his team is disgusted with him. And we've all been there. Yeah. Oh, JD's calling crop dusting. Yeah. Well, at this time of night, you can crop dust all you want on sheet 3. A lot of beans and rice. The Milwaukee Curling Club men's bonspiel. Ribs, pork belly, and away you go. There's an aura about it. Oh, almost a man down in the hack. That's not suspected. Now guard looks like top 8. Not the worst shot when you're up 4-3, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. Aggressive call in the hack. Sorry, Neil, that was a little over rambunctious. That was a croquis table going nuts. If y'all don't know, Mr. Croquis Canada, a great game played around the Milwaukee Curling Club. Brought to us by the Honorable Greg Dolman. Like a straight take here, cleaning the house. Although that looks way wide. It looks like the sweepers don't really care. And that is not within 2 stones of the shot rock. Everybody makes mistakes. Here's a Taylor rink, a little go out wide. Oh, that looks light. You gotta scrub it all day long. Can I get it there? It's in play with a split opportunity, perhaps. The lethal stick is up to bat. The lethal stick now. Oh, that's a miss. Oh! Oh! He curtailed it. Everybody likes a good piece of curtail. What? Well, Jason was probably exhausting his skip or his yeah. It's like the MMA. So yellow's got hammer. Down 3 in the 6th end. Draw around that little corner guard, I assume, is the call. Arms are raised, looks heavy. According to the walkers that are sauntering alongside. Should stick around, it'll grind in. Part of Grinderville, perhaps. A little overexcited. The call is to peel that out. With a stick, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, if you can all see JD, he's making the phone call 911 ET. Oh, looks like a good shot. Looks like it's on the line. Looks like it's a hit and stick. Yeah. All right, gives yellow something to draw around. Looks like it's a takeout, I believe. Not really sure why when you're down 3 if you went draw around, but not sure. Everyone's game is different.
Right?
Oh, Haber-Dabber's in the hack, and I would hope they're going to call it to the button when you're up 3 and make them chase.
Right.
Got a lot of viewers.
Team.
22. Well, I think Coach chimed in 3 times. Yeah. Sweeping hard, and that is a good guard for the yellow to draw around to the button. Heavy or in the house is, I would think, is your best call up 3 in the 6th end. But Coach Neal, you can chime in. What would you call? And you can text a shot. I know you're texting me. It looks like they're drawing around. It's a call. I think it's light, but I'm not a fan of it's going to hang out wide when they jumped early. Oh, yeah, there's a kettle skip. Looks like a straight take for yellow. Looks like the Taylor rink is obviously sitting shot in the house, but looks like Haber-Dauber's going to do a... looks like he set it out a little bit. That, and he's going to blame it on not curling, but I think it's just the way he set it out. Way too much. Yeah, see? Everybody can see he's coming back in disgust, but he's blaming it on the broom. Yeah. We all curl over the same ice. It's cold and it's hard. Pebble's the same. So it looks like the Taylor rink is going to draw for a guard, if I'm not mistaken. I think you draw around that. Oh, looks questionable. Nice shot, great weight. Sweeper's delight. So it should be a straight take, but with any luck, they'll get a little flop underneath the cover. Go to the button. First skip stone being thrown right here. Looks like a decent stone. Looks like it's nosy. Huh. It's out there setting up for Taylor to take that one out.
For Taylor right now, they just keep trading hits on that unless someone can roll under cover. Get 2, make this...
They'll make it a game if they get 2 for Taylor. This is the 5th end only, so right. Long way to go. It almost looks like Dobbs' gas sitting on the sideline. Oh, looks like he set it out a little wide. It's got a long way to go. Yeah, that's set out wide for a... Gets it out, but that's all it does. Lancour just hits their yellow and force them to 1. Unless they blank the end and see what happens.
Probably not the worst thing to blank the end. Have the hammer in the even end. Get a couple and 7 and come home with.
If you're Taylor, you'd rather take 2, I assume. But you're right. If you're gonna do it, might as well do it now. The
Right.
5th end, come back in the evens. Oh, they're sweeping early. That hooks up. There's gonna be a. All right, good shot. Got action.
Out.
Makes a blank that much easier.
Yes, it does.
So I got a text message from Hubbardobber. It smells like dead squirrel out there, is what he says. But I'm sure it's just because it's a 10 o'clock draw. Yeah, it's the right call to just blank the end. So we're coming back in the 6th end. After a blank end, Lancour 5, Taylor 2. On the only other action sheet on 5 is they're coming back on the 4th end. Eigner 4, which is red. Neff 1, yellow. Coming back. Nice shot. The beauty. Leaves it open for a straight take on sheet 5. Lancour rank is up 5-2 in the 7th end, 6th end, sorry. Coming back. Not a fan of the guard, but what do you think, Jeff?
That's a well-placed zone.
I don't know, if you're up 3, why don't you go to the tee and let them see if they're going to chase you or ignore you?
That is an option.
I like the call for the draw around on the Taylor rink. Be aggressive. Better scrub that or you're going to rack it.
It wouldn't be bad. It takes it off the center line.
Good shot. That's
Just snuck it by.
a beauty.
Might be just looking to end the game here if they can get a steal and be up 4 at that.
Right. If they're up 6-2, I would think handshakes would come out at
After midnight.
almost midnight.
Considering one of them has to come back in just 8 hours.
Yeah. And that's Central Time Zone, folks. Just in case there are any East Coast viewers. That's looks like a good line. Nestle on down to it. Looks like a good stone. Better scrub it.
Gotta curl a little.
Uh-oh. Well, it's early on in the end. Just settle in that nest and away you go. Not a fan of the takeout, but everybody's different. What would you do?
Takeout, it looks like a lot of ice. Maybe just playing it down and pop back under there.
Yeah, I mean, you're down 3. Got the hammer. That's heavy, that's wide, and doesn't look like anything's going to be happening here. Even the sweepers gave up. Well, so if I was Lancour, well, I would peel that center guard. You're up 3. Why wouldn't you peel that center, right?
Don't have the hammer.
Right, but open it up. A lot more bad that can happen here than good. Yeah, it looks like they're going to tap their red out. Unless that thing hooks up in a hurry. And it has. Good shot.
That is a nice shot.
All right.
Stuck it by the guard and pushed him back to lay 2. Yellow is back there for backing.
Tight broom. Looks like they're going to do a take on the outside red.
Take that. Back there and catch it.
And it's a snug throw. Looks good to be there. That might be a beauty. Oh, that's look good.
Guard,
Which
yeah,
not the worst thing.
Oh,
I've thrown a lot worse stones in my career. I've only a couple years. Thanks, Coach, for putting me on the fast track. And I know you're listening. You're right. That's terrible. I think that one's going to.
replacing the guard.
I think that's coming down to it. That's going to be. Thanks, Coach, for the text. You're right. We are watching Curling Morning in America. And yes, you're right, Coach. I'm telling it like it is. So Neil's a great person. He's a Milwaukee Curling Club member. He's coached a lot of good teams. That's a good stone coming. Gonna break those reds. Very nice. Got to get separation somehow. Looks like the. Oh, Hobber-Dobber's in the hack. Looks like the red up 3. What would you do?
I think they called the guard, and not bad. Yeah, right on.
Would you? I don't know if I call it that tight, but we all like tight things. So either way. Oh, that is on it early. Just get it over, boys. Oh, they're making him look like an all-star. Good shot. It's good shot. Good scrub, boys. Yeah, I like the call by Yellow, being aggressive. Double those out, sit top. You can almost nose that. You should get them both out. That's where the butt end of the broom is at. Oh. But he's
shot rock here.
Calling the other turn, or
just going after the shot rock.
He doesn't want the double on the other side, or is it too early, maybe?
The top rock doesn't matter. Into the shot rock.
Yeah, that's narrow.
Guarded.
Scrub it, boys. That's gonna be that's a good sweep. That's gonna be a beauty.
Yep, I'm just gonna pass it through a little.
Oh, well done. Yeah. There's been worse. Red still shot.
Right, and it,
a big shot Bob by J. Dobb. Hobber Dobber in the hack. Oh, looks like they're scrubbing early. Oh, it's over curling. And then they're going to hog it. Oh, Hobber Dobber. Oh, that looks like too much red wine. If he were to drink in white, he'd be fine. Nope, they're kicking it early. Yeah. Yeah, oh, see. It's kind of the other team to pick up some schmegma on the ice. So now, do you peel that? You're do you peel that shot, the red stone up front? If you're down 3.
Kind of helping you right now. The shot they just threw is still there. A hair more weight. Now he's laying 3, and the red one is gone.
Yeah, but how much curl do they need on that? Oh, they're on the other side of center line. Well, you're right. They can throw some back line, sit 3, perhaps. That's why their skip is pays the big bucks. I mean, if he doesn't get, oh, looks like a
weight than the last one.
Yeah.
Got to curl a little more.
Good stone.
Ryan.
Oh, it's gonna flash it all the way. Oh,
just touched it.
Yep. That was not the best sweep call. Oh. I don't know if what on the other side. I don't know.
Try and guard that.
I don't know why he's right. I agree. Hopefully it's got guard weight. Looks a little narrow. That's why Haber sweeping off the stone, not even in front of it. Yeah, that's over curl. That is a disregarded stone. Yeah, he made it over the hog line, but that's about all we can say for that one. Yeah. I like the call by yellow. Hit that out to sit 3 and let's see what happens. Lancour is frustrated, doesn't know what happened with the ice, blaming it on this and that and the other. What do you expect for a 10 o'clock draw? that's fine. Hey, come on. Looks like a good shot coming in. That's
a little bit too.
Oh. All right. Not the worst. Sitting there, they.
Again, I think. Guard rather.
Yeah. Put some separation on the other side and just draw the 8-foot if you're red. Because that yellow's got a shot to go red run back on the other side. Pretty wide open for him on the other side, so you got to stick in the 8-foot, right? Looks a little bit. All right. Get the 8-foot. Oh, no. No, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that. Yellow goes red on the other side, and they could sit. That's a 5-ender. No. Am I wrong in thinking that, Jeff? That's a wide open shot on the other side.
I don't know if I'd call it wide open. It's possible, but you have to hit top red at the right angle so you scoot one on the 4-foot yellows and not jam it.
But if you're down 3, you got to go for it.
You're down 3 in the 6th, yeah, and you got.
And that's your money shot. And they're I don't know what they're calling.
You probably do keep the shooter.
Right. Yeah. You nose that red. I think you got them all out. That red may flush over the top on the outside yellow. I'm not a fan of that call of just drawing in. You're down 3. And they're going to crash on that guard. Unless they get it. They got it by?
By the guard.
All right, well done. That's great shot. Great shot. Yeah. I still would have gone for the, but I'm an aggressive skip, so I would have gone for 5.
Didn't keep him in the game. Try the other one and missed it.
You're right.
It could be game over.
This way they can
And
curl
where-
till
where
1
do we-
a.m.
Exactly.
Right.
Where
Well,
do we want to be at 10
yeah,
after
right.
12?
I would rather curl till 1 a.m. and then win and curl at 8 a.m. Why wouldn't you? Yeah. I got nothing better to do in my life either. All right. Let's see what happens here. On the other sheet, 5, the only other sheet with action, Neff is down by 4 to Egner, 6-2. Coming home in the 6th end. On the red. Oh, looks like good shot, good weight. Curling well. Good guard weight. It'll sit around at 2. Some people are getting frustrated around here. Now you, oh. Would you draw it around that side, Jeff, or would you go the other side?
No, this side.
No sweepers, they're just escorting it. Like good weight. Oh.
Escort it.
Yeah. Should not have escorted it for about 30 seconds longer than they did.
A couple of strokes, I'd have gotten that around, and
They would have been dominating the end and have them chasing right off the bat. So now they'll probably, I assume, a tap back or... Not sure.
probably still coming around.
Oh, yep, you're right. Looks a little snug. Oh, looks like they're on that front guard. Split it and see what happens. All right. Just like bowling, a good bowler takes one. Even though it is the fourth stone of the 7th end. Now they're just calling a little... Looks like it's set up to steal, though. You just draw around that.
Right.
But if they want to put a guard, that's not the worst case scenario, I guess. Guard first, come around heavy, you just bury it underneath there. Looks like it's curling well. Grub it.
Oh.
Grub it to bury it, but they're just going to let it sit up back of the 4. All right. Nice weight from the Taylor rink. Huh. So now they're going to finally keep it clear. Going to jam, but...
Opportunity to open anything up.
Yeah, right. Oh, looks like there goes Barney. There's... All right. Open up like a barn door.
Yep.
So yellow set up for a steal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Facing those guards.
Line looks good. I think they should be sweeping it, but if they want to walk alongside it, that's... Looks like it's going to overcurl now. And now it's right on it. That's just not a good shot, but not the best sweep call. Wide open take for Red. And the winner of this game does get an 8 a.m. draw, so I don't know if you call that a winner or not. Yeah, you're going to hang yourself if you want to win. Oh, you better scrub that early. That's on the guards. Sweep hard. Come on, boys. Sweep hard, sweep often. Good scrub. It's not going to stick around, but that's good. Well done. Good sweep. Oh.
Lancour probably happy with a blank. Garbage in front.
Yeah.
Get that?
Yeah, good point. Blanket now, but there's enough guards out there. I don't know if he's calling a guard now, but see what happens. What would you do, Jeff? Down 2.
Down 2, you gotta get into the point. Gotta be in.
I would think you have to force the action somehow.
Right. The yard has to face rocks now, so time to be coming in. Now.
Well, let's see what Haber can create here. Looks like they're gonna call Peel.
I think they probably just want to keep it open. They do have the hammer.
Yeah. Right.
They can get an easy end.
Oh, looks a little squirrely. Looks like they better sweep that to... Oh, that is going to be Oh, that's going to spin that other one in, maybe? Oh, he went through the open. Oh, I thought it was going to hit the other one and spin it in. Not his best shot in the last 17 years.
I think this one you do have to come in.
Still looked like he was calling guard, right?
No, I think he's going under the 2 stacked yellows.
Well, looks a little light. Yeah, they're going to be on those other yellows. They're going to be on the front yellow, perhaps, and maybe get a wick or something. Well, either way, they got a hot mess waiting to happen. I'm not a... Oh, they're peeling that front one? Oh, whatever.
Yeah, get it out of the way. Don't take this away from them. They just go hide behind it. He's getting your rock to roll away also.
Looks like it's going to nose it and be another guard for him.
Yep. Rock for him to hide behind.
Now, if you're yellow, I would think you'd try and split that, come through the port, split it somehow, sit two, and let them play with a simple draw. Oh, those are their first skip stone coming up here.
Last skip stone. Problem is, if you hang it wide, you kick them in.
So wouldn't you go the other turn, or a lot more options to play?
To come in off of that red rock.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Line looks good.
Good draw.
All the weight. Line looks good. Snuggle that bunny up there. Oh, you better scrub it, boys. Come on. Hammer it. Hammer time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's a beauty. Oh. If they were in Georgia, that'd be called a peach. Good stone. Yeah. That's what, right? Like Haber-Daber's wife said, that's what they get for leaving the red guard in there. You leave stuff out there, that's your punishment. If you're in the lead, keep the front clear. Now they're gonna finally peel it. Or are they trying to run it back? Do cutesy stuff. Narrow. Sometimes better lucky than good. So now you call the split, or do you just draw in again? Did you call the split, Jeff?
It looks like that hole is opened up a little more. You could. That doesn't get you terribly deep, and they've got the 4 foot wide open.
Yeah, but he's coming off a takeout, so tap it back and see what happens. You're down, what is it, 5-2, 5-3, right?
5-3.
Yeah. Chip away at it and see what happens. Like he's just drawing around.
Get behind those is going to make them.
Line looks good. Got to get off that outside red. Oh, that's going to hang. Looks like it's hanging. Oh, I'm not a fan of the sweep call. Womp, womp, womp.
That might be the game.
Yep, that, yeah.
Second one in here.
Yep, you get 2 and you're up 7-3. If you get 2. Looks light. Sweepers are on it right off the bat. Gonna be on the red guard.
Right.
Maybe.
Count.
Maybe you split them on. Oh no, tap something.
Tap something harder.
Oh, tap something more. I would have swept it again. Yeah. Maybe do a redo. You can get mulligans in curling. If he would have bought a mulligan at the Milwaukee Curling Club for the men's, oh, he's blaming it on the skip. Obviously. Yeah. It's either the skip or the sweepers or whatever. It's never the delivery. Yep.
On sheet 5, we got Hammer coming. Offer 3. Make it a 1-point game.
That's a 6th end coming back, right?
Correct.
Huh. That yellow sitting 2?
Right. Just needs 12.
Drawing for 3 to, yeah, like you said, sorry. I'm repetitive.
I just thought there was an echo in here.
Well, there is, but...
And this one is just going through the house.
Oh, that's really heavy. That's a bad call. Heavy. Good shot. Leave it to a Badger that he probably went... He better went to Wisconsin instead of Northwestern. Yep, first shot made all night by the lead on the Lancour rink. So on sheet 5, it's a clear draw for Newman. Ah! Oh, Newman messed it up, maybe?
No, still just 2.
Oh, deuce is wild. Oh. Speaking of deuces, I just played poker. Look at it. He's going to make another good shot. Finally, Lancour makes a good shot. That lead has been stressed all night. That's Ben, right? Is that Ben? Yeah, Ben finally made 2 good shots. He's been struggling. Here comes Barney coming in the house. Guard that up. 3 to tie. Don't over scrub it, boys. Shot. All right. I don't know, but what do you do when you're up 3, Jeff, in the 8th end? Do you put them right on the button instead of throw it through?
How your guys are playing. Can't make a mistake.
True. A little smoky. That was hotter than a frickin'... I just said it was hot. I didn't say hotter than a $2 hooker. So now I would assume the call is to curl around when you're down 3 in the 8th end. Yeah, Stolte, grab a squat. Yeah, pop a squat. We can agree to disagree. In the 8th end. Oh, no. Oh, the Ice Master's down. Yeah. Oh, not the worst. That's not the bad shot, though. I mean, Dobbs has thrown many worse shots than that. It was probably about 6 feet short, but I think that's what it was called, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why he's calling the... And now he's calling the peel on something that's locked up tight. The lethal stick curler. Lined and waiting. Oh, that's wide. That is going to be strike one. Strike one. Oh, a little bit of a nick, but nip and tuck, boys. Nip and tuck. Yeah. Yeah. So our Milwaukee Curling Club ice god is sitting next to us. He's in charge of the ice. So this looks like a draw round. Oh, they're going to almost lose their balance catching up to it because it's going that slow. Good wait. Oh, well done with the reverse. He's got the remote control in his pocket. There's his hand in his pocket with the remote control. Oh, well done with the reverse curl. Yeah. That sounds like Jack and the Hack Baker. Jack Baker always has a soft handle with the reverse. He's got the remote control. That's a good result with unintended consequences. Now, I don't know why they're just peel that stuff. Why are you getting fancy? Peel anything. You're right. You're up 3. Is that it? That should be a good shot. Well done there, Haber. That's a guard. Oh, that is. I beg to differ, Ice Master. Now you're drawing around. You're going to set yourself up for 2 guaranteed. Now they miss one more shot. Then you're going to set yourself up for 3. Got to draw around. But, right? Yeah. There you go. Oh. It's like fish in a barrel. Oh, that looks heavy. You better play that glancing blow. Oh, looks like a nip and tuck. Oh, that's yeah. Oh, well done. They must be exhausted. Here they are at 1 o'clock in the morning. My mistake. 12:35. Anybody watches the Australian Open, they'll be on live in 2 hours. Yeah. I'm not a... Oh, that is going to be... Oh. There goes... Oh, they got to get... Oh, he was so lucky on that. Otherwise, yellow was set up to tie already. And that is why you clear your stuff up front. All right. What do we got? Last Vice Stones coming up. Stone 6. May I get a refreshing beverage? See, that is light. You better scrub it all day long. Yeah, it looks like Alan Roberts trying. That's money. Good shot. That's going to be a nip and tuck. Oh. Bum swag, bum swag. Looks like yep. That looks like it's take this one. No, you can nip that. You can split that one in. Look, Grinderville. It's Grinderville. Hoop, there it is. Is that what you said? Oh. Oh, he set it out wide. Yeah. Not the best shot, but he'll get nothing. Oh. Looks like that. Oh, well done there, in the immortal words of Bob Uecker. Just a bit high and outside. Major League. Now you split that. Oh, yeah. Game on. Split that front yellow on. No. Go there. That's right. Someone's got common sense. Come on. Or do you draw around first? If they hit that, then you just go for the split. Don't ruin their game first on your first skip stone. I would draw in. Draw in first. If they hit it, great, but don't miss a game on your first stone here. Right? Am I wrong? You do? Oh. This is the first time in 13 years that Stolte's agreed with me, and he's the ice master. Yeah. It's kind of... yeah. Heck, we never even curled together. But the one thing we can agree upon is Basil Hayden's is a good whiskey. It's a good little bourbon. Served free-flowing at the Milwaukee Curling Club for the Milwaukee men's. What'd you say? Oh, 67th. I was trying to figure out what year, but yeah. Been in practice since 19... Oh, yeah. We're going to own it. Yeah. Yeah, because in 2 years, we all know what that means. Reverse double punt, boys. Yeah. Canada's got nothing on us. So this is the... It's either the draw... Oh, you got to scrub it. That looks light. Oh, that's going to be... That's light. That's a turbo. Turbo. No, you're not going to get 3. No, there's no biter. No, straight take. Once you take this, he's not going to get a double. There's no way the 3 are coming on now. Speaking of Flash Gordon. Oh, yeah, he's like Aquaman. I don't know how he does it. Marvel Comics. The Punisher. All right. Maybe this time he'll get it. Don't set it out. That's set wide again. That is no scrub on it. That looks... Oh, don't say it. Say it ain't so, Josie. That's wide again. Oh, that is turbo. Oh, the heat is on. And this is the 7th event. And they're still getting nervous. Now you just... Oh, my goodness. Well, no, you got to spill them both on to tie. You're not going to get all 4. But you got to hit that first one, spill it. Yeah, they got it. Hopefully he throws a little bit more weight than he did last time, but I say hack weight to make it sure. It's... What, are they coming from that way? No, they can't. Yeah, let's have a move. I'll tap. What? Oh, they're doing... Okay. All right. They're going to try a simple split on the open side. So they're going to go shooter and the other instead of just like the Vice is looking at, which I kind of like that, personally. Hey, you can't say exposed on national radio. Sheesh. Oh, you can't even talk about stones on that. That's a little redunculous. There should be no such thing as exposed stones. Thank goodness we're on a delay. Whew. Jeez. You gotta wrap that stuff up like a grub worm with a scarf around it. I don't. Yeah, I like that call. I like that call there. You could almost. I don't know. I almost think you could flush all three on. What's the lineup there? Because Coach, I know you're sleeping, but I think Coach would do the all. Yeah. There. That's, you got to sweep. Because that weight is not going to carry it. Come on. Come on. There is 1, 2, boom! 3, chakalaka. Ow. Run the biter. They're giving up that easily. I would get the biter. Oh, there's a lot of complaints. Yeah. Wow. And that was Red that didn't want to accept the handshake, right? Oh, you're right. You know what? You're right. They were accepting 2. Right. Yep, you're exactly right. They should have scrubbed it a lot earlier than they did. Because that was... There he comes, Chunkadunk. Coming down the ice. Who's, That must be a Ben. With a Rambo, the Under Armour sweat guard on. Yeah. Oh, he's got the Dickie Doo going. Can I say Dickie Doo, Jeff? Oh, he's just smiling. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's a wow. Yeah, it looks like the Craps are shooting now. If he would have hit it, that would have been 3 yellow. Yep. Tie. I don't know what they're... But it looks like it's... Jeff, can you zoom in, or do we need more technology for next year?
We need more technology for next year.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Illustrator. Yeah.
Wow. Little extra sweep earlier, and they would have had that. Would have been a no-brainer. Well, oh, thanks. That was invigorating. Whew, jeez. Well, I'm going to go back to whiskey. Whiskey in the bottle. And just so you know, Basil Hayden's is the best whiskey we got here at the Milwaukee Curling Club for the 67th Men's Bonspiel 2020. Yeah. See you in 2021. 2. Who's that? I'm not curling 2022. I don't curl in home bonspiels. I'm not a fan. I like sleeping out. Oh, you know what?